My country, my pride. This show is brought to you by Hicgi News Agency, sponsored by Cape International Group that tours the world with you. We are heading to the Northern Europe, a country which is surrounded by Denmark, Sweden, Finland, and part of it, Russia. Guess what country it is? That is the Kingdom of Norway. My name is Stephen Ernest Benjamin, honorary doctorate from Toronto, Canada. Let's go straight to the nation of Norway. Norway, officially the Kingdom of Norway, is a Nordic country comprising the western and northmost parts of the Scandinavian peninsula in northern Europe. The remote Arctic island Jan Mayen and Archipelago Svalbard, Balrit Island located in the subantarctic, is a dependency and not a part of the kingdom. Norway also claims the Antarctic territories of Peter First Island and Queen Maud Land. Norway has a population of approximately 5.6 million people and a total area of 385,207 square kilometers. That's about 148,726 square miles. Its capital and the largest city is Oslo. The country shares a long eastern border with Sweden and is bordered by Finland and Russia to the northeast. Norway has an extensive coastline facing the Skagerrak Strait, the North Sea and the Norwegian Sea, and the Barents Sea. Let's have some quick facts about the country. The official language is called Norwegian, and there's also another language called Sami. Other recognized languages include Kevinian, Romani, Scandino-Romani, Norwegian Sign Language, and then the region, as per 2024 data, is 68.5% Christian, in 61.7% Church of Norway, 6.8% other Christian, 27.3% they have no religion, 3.4% Islam, and 0.8% others. And the denominator we can say is Norwegian. The government is a unitary parliamentary and constitutional and monarchy. The monarchy is hard for the Prime Minister Jonas Jaherostor. The President of the Storting is Masoud Garakani. The Chief Justice is Toril Mari Oy. Signification of the petty kingdoms established in 872. The peak extent of the Old Kingdom is 1,263. Then we had Kalmar Union 1,397, Denmark Norway, which is the real Union 1524, State Re-establishment 20 February 1814. The Constitution was of 17th May 1814. The Kingdoms of Sweden and Norway was Person Union 4th November 1814. The Union dissolved on 7th June 1905. The area, like I've said, is 385,207 square miles. The water covers about 532 as of 2015. The GDP, uh, it's about 654.16 billion as per 2026 estimate, and per capita is 115,548, and the total GDP per nominal as on 2026 estimate is 599.406 billion, yes, per capita. The currency is called Norwegian krone, and the time zone is UTC +1. Then summer UTC +2. And then the date format is to start with day, month, and year. The calling code is +47. If you see someone calling you begin with +47, just know that is no. And the ISO 31606 code is NO. Then the internet TRD is .NO. The unified kingdom of Norway was established in 872 as a merger of petty kingdoms and has existed continuously for 1153 to 1154 years. From 1537 to 1814, Norway was part of Denmark-Norway, and from 1814 to 1905, it was in a personal union with Sweden.
For more than 10 years, Keb International Group has been your number one partner in tours and travel consultancy. We also do real estate, legal services, ICT services, and much more. Find us on kebinternationalgroup.com or write to us at info@kebinternationalgroup.com. You may also write to us at PO Box 35827 Kampala, Uganda, or visit us on Namaswahi off Entebbe Highway. Call us on +256 200937566 or +256 39486 32 or 46. Or you can send us plus on WhatsApp on +256 752 1375 66. Cab International Group, your number one rail business partner.
Norway was neutral during the First World War, and in the Second World War until April 1941 it was invaded and occupied by Nazi Germany until the end of the war. Harald V of the House of Glassberg is the current king of Norway. Jonas Gahr Store has been Prime Minister of Norway since 2021 as a unitary state with a constitutional monarchy. Norway divides state power between the parliament, the cabinet, and the judiciary as determined by 1814 constitution. Norway has both administrative and political subdivisions on two levels, counties and municipalities. The Sami people have a certain amount of self-determination and influence over traditional territories through the Sami Parliament and the Finnmark Act. Norway maintains close ties with the European Union and the United States. Norway is a founding member of the United Nations, NATO, the European Free Trade Association, the Council of Europe, the Antarctic Treaty, and the Nordic Council. A member of the European Economic Area, the WTO, and the OECD, and a part of the Schengen area. The Norwegian dialects form a continuum of mutual intelligibility with Danish and Swedish dialects. Norway maintains the Nordic model with universal health,
care, and a comprehensive social security system with its values rooted in egalitarian ideas. The Norwegian state has large ownership positions in key industrial sectors, having extensive reserves of petroleum, natural gas, minerals, lumber, seafood, and fresh water. The petroleum industry accounts for around a quarter of the country's gross domestic product, call it the GDP. On a per capita basis, Norway is the world's largest producer of oil and natural gas outside of the Middle East. The country has the fourth and eighth highest PPP adjusted per capita GDP in the world on the World Bank's and IMF's list, respectively. It has the world's largest sovereign wealth fund with a value of $1.1 trillion. You're still with HICGI News Agency, my country, my pride, with Chifumbi Ernest Benjamin with an honorary doctorate in humanities from Toronto, Canada. This show is taking you to the world for you to understand where we all come or where we all belong. We are in the nation of Norway trying to establish this beautiful country. Let's look at the etymology of Norway. Norway has two official names, Norge in Bokmal and Noreg in Nynorsk. The English name Norway comes from the Old English word Nopeg in the count provided by Othere of Harrogland around 890, meaning northern way, all way leading to the north, which is how the Anglo-Saxons referred to the coastline of Atlantic Norway. The Anglo-Saxons of Britain also referred to Norway in 890 as Norra Mana land. There is some disagreement about whether the native name of Norway originally had the same etymology as the English form. According to the tradition dominant view, the first component was originally Nord, a cognate of English North, so the full name was Norvag, the way northwards, referring to the sailing route along the Norwegian coast, and contrasting with Southern Way from Old Norse for Germany and Austravig Eastern Way from Austria for the Baltic. Let's go to the history of Norway. Probably the prehistory for us to best understand. The earliest traces of human occupation in Norway are found along the coast where the huge ice shelf of the last ice age first melted between 11,000 and 8,000 BC. The oldest finds are stone tools dating from 9,500 to 6,000 BC, discovered in Finnmark Komsa culture in the north and Rogaland, which is Forsina culture in the southwest. Theories about the two cultures being separated were deemed obsolete in 1970s. Between 3000 and 2500 BC, new settlers coded where culture arrived in eastern Norway. They were Indo-European farmers who grew grain and kept livestock and gradually repressed the hunting fishing population.
We are putting a comma on this short episode. We are coming back for the next episode. My country, my identity. Don't miss getting the facts of this beautiful nation, the kingdom of Norway. My name is Stephen Ernest Benjamin with an honorary doctor. This show is brought to you by Cab International Group. Let's draw the world together. Call them on +256 773 1375 60 to arrange visa paperwork, hotel bookings, airline, vacations, and all the rest of one Namasua. You'll learn Tibarod. Let's get to the next episode. See you.